Right, welcome to another edition of the Oconnor angle, and it's match time again. We are at the Crazy Carp Hunters carp match. Sorry, I keep looking left and right because we are fishing now. We're at Barston Lakes and up in sunny Birmingham, or shall I say a very wet Birmingham today.
Been boring down.
And I'll take it from the start, from the draw. Obviously we left our house about 5 in the morning and got here for around about 7ish. The draw was at 7:30. It's out the hat draw, out the hat. So, but how they done it here was someone else was at home, and they used like the generator machine, you know, that you would use in a raffle. So basically, the number came out, and then it was like a spinning wheel. The point on it as such when
Like
it
Wheel of
stopped.
Fortune.
Basically, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. That in a nutshell, really. And anyway, like we came close to a couple of like other really good swims, and like the needle just stopped. I was like, yeah, we'll have that one, and then it stopped on someone else's name. And I was like, oh no. And at one point, when I thought, here we go, and you know, there was 2 good ones that we nearly got in, and there was still a few good ones left. Anyway, this swim come up. We're in swim 15, and I said to Dad, that'll do. I said, I like that one. It's a really good one. And would you believe it? We bloody got it. So if it was a match on accumulated weight, we would 100% be in not the top 3, the top 2, 1,000,000%. But where it's the 5 biggest again, that could be one from anywhere. We're in a very good section of the lake. You do get the bigger fish up here from like previous years, what I've done and what Dad's done. But it's more of a night area where we are. You know, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit quiet in the day. The odd 1 or 2. But when that evening and night period all the way through is, that's when I'm expecting big things.
We're fishing for the bigger fish, not the small fish. We're trying to catch the bigger ones.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dad said, if it was accumulated weight, we'd be on different baits as well.
Yeah.
Bait-wise and that, we're using the Urban new fully loaded. I've got some hemp here and other particle baits as well. At the moment we started off with hemp and the new fully loaded. And I haven't seen many out this end at the moment.
No, I don't think there's been many out full stop.
Yeah, it's like I say, we're right up the top end of Barston, furthest away from the fountain as you could, well, from the clubhouse as you could be. And like I say, I'm happy to be in here. You happy, mate?
Yeah, well happy.
It's a lovely big swim, isn't it? Considering it's
quite a bit of
Barston.
water. Yeah.
The thing is with Barston, it ain't. To be fair, it ain't actually, I would say, designed for carp fishing necessarily overnight. It's more for like pole fishing, feeder fishing. But obviously where the carp have got bigger and bigger and bigger, now obviously the tournament boys are now interested, and likewise with the organisers. But that's where we're at the moment. So we've got 2 rods each out. We've got 3 on a baited spot. Dad's got one on his spot. I've got 2 on my area.
I've just moved the rod to my right, and they're fizzing over it now.
You
can just see the fizzing.
Yeah. But again, like you know, like you can see fizzing here, and it could be bream, couldn't
Yeah,
it?
it could be anything.
It is
You
a
don't know
mixed
what it
fishery.
is.
I think there's even barbel in here, isn't there?
I don't know.
I think there is. And but yeah, like I say, it's the 5 biggest. If you look on the previous Oconnor angle shows, you'll see we've been here before with the 5 biggest fish. And
We come second last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We came second. We had 87 £. We even had a 20, didn't we? Which was a good fish.
Yeah.
And is that fizzing on your rod?
Yeah.
It is, isn't
it?
it?
Is. Yeah.
It's right on. It is right on the money. So
We'll
might
show
get
you
live
it in a
tape.
minute.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's that one as well.
Yeah.
It's just bleeped.
It's just bleeped.
It's just bleeped. Oh, there's another one over there. There's a few fish about, but like I say, it's trying to get them big uns here. I would say the average size in Barston is probably about, I don't know, 7 to 10 £.
Yeah.
You're going to need fish 15, 16 plus to be in anywhere in this match. So I think it's a case of having to wait, unless obviously one of them over there goes for Dad. And
Hopefully.
but the wind was smashing in this end when we got here. It looked really good. It's been absolutely pissing down all morning. And but now it's swung. It's gone right down the other end. But I know this is a good end. It's a very good end, but it's more in the night. So
It's done some good weights in the past, hasn't it?
mate,
In other matches.
colossal weights. And but yeah, it's one of those. So that's where we're at the moment. Obviously, we'll show fish as and when we can. You know what I mean? It's I remember it is a match, and we get me rods etc. back out. We'll go through rigs and bait and that as the weekend unfolds, but at the moment I would say Team Oconnor is very happy with where they are, and yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So we'll leave it for now, sorry, and we'll come back to you hopefully
with a fish.
Yeah, it'll be like about 17, 18.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll leave it there.
I've cast a rod and it's about there. And it's underneath the pylons. I'll go up to the pylons and show you the pylons. They've got, as you can see, look, loads of rigs round them where people have tried to cast over there. As it's all the way along. I'm actually fishing right underneath them pylons, but I don't want to get caught on them. And I'm fishing probably down just around there. It was fizzing just now, so maybe something's down there already. We'll see. Speak to you later.
Right, we said it would be hectic at Barston, and they've just turned up on us like a pack of locusts. Just weighed in a couple of 8-pounders, but this was the biggest one for me at £12.14. He's going to be 8, which I doubt it. Beautiful carp, that.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
There you go.
Well done.
Oh. Come on.
Well done, mate.
There you go. £12.14. We need bigger though, so I'm going to get him back, and hopefully we'll get some big ones. Well, as you can see, the old man's got one on. I haven't even got the camera on the tripod. Sorry if you can't hear me properly. He is absolutely pissing down. I'm just going to come out. Look at it. There's the lake. It's hammering down, and yes, you gathered it. Get on there, boy. He's on his own, bruv, I'll tell you that now, mate. He thinks I'm coming out there for a 12-pounder. I doubt it, bruv. You're on your own, mate. Nah, I'm only joking. Better go and help the old man. He's on the money. So I'm going to love you and leave you, people. Looks like I'm getting wet. Shut up. And there we go in the mad hectic spell. There's Dad with a 16.2 from Barston. It's one of the better ones, that. Like I say, we're getting into a couple of better ones now. Happy with that one, Dad?
Yeah, I'm well pleased with it, and we need to up it, don't we? We're getting into the double, so hopefully we'll pick a few up this evening and tonight.
Yeah, that's it,
20
mate.
would be nice.
That's what we need. So yeah, at the moment our biggest one is what Dad's holding, 16.2. We've had a 12.13, and I think the rest are around about the 8 pounds. So still a long way to go, but yeah, bait's working. Dad's in the zone, so am I. And I think let's get this one back, mate.
Yep.
£16.2 going back. There you go, mate. Get your big brother. Sweet as. As you can see, the wind's starting to push in a bit now, and we're getting into that evening time, and he's having it. So, right, let the carnage begin. Ta-da.
Oh.
It's a bream!
Ben's into his bream. Benny the bream. Yep. They don't count bream. That's a waste. Throw it back.
That's a £20 bream.
Yeah, I bet it is.
That is.
Yeah. Looks like Ben's into another one. Let's hope it's not a Billy bream.
Do you know what I think it might be?
Yeah, I think he's into another bream. He's pretty good at catching bream. That's why they call him Benny the bream. Yeah, he's dragging it in, looks good. We might be able to film him later on actually catching a fish, a proper fish, a carp. Don't know what this is he's bring. No, it's not a bream. It's not a bream. So, better go and help him. you can watch.
Right. Voila.
I should have one now. You have one. I'll have one. Well, it was definitely a carp, so hopefully it's a whale.
Right, we're coming into that Friday evening period now at Barston, and yeah, it's been all action. And I'll start off with some of the fish. I mean, obviously some of them you guys have probably seen already, the footage. The biggest fish at the moment we've had is £16.2. Now that's a good fish for Barston. Other than that, it's been £12.13, and we've had two 8.5 pounders and an 8 pounder. But that's all changed. Basically, we're waiting for the marshal to come and weigh us in. We've got nets filled up with doubles now, probably ranging from 10 to 16 pound, I would imagine. And then we've also got a
Special one.
in there waiting. Like I say, I'm hoping it's going to be near probably 18, 19 pound. It might go 20, I don't know, but it'll be the biggest one that we got.
Yours is bouncing up and down.
Yep, it looks like I've got a bite live. There we go.
Okay. Not a Billy Bream again, is it? Yeah, easy. Yep. Another one for the pod. I'll go and help him net it. It's not a bream.
That's another one. We're on fire. I'll get back to you in a minute with the rest of that interview.
It's a whale. Yeah, I'm getting there now, Holly.
Right, take two. I've left the rod bloody in now because we're catching that many. But the, all right, leave it in, and then we can talk to you guys. Right, basically, where was we at? 16, 2, 12, 13. No, we've done all that bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done that up to 20. We've got one near 20.
Yeah, we've got a special one in there. The nets are bulging. You know, we've got doubles galore. We've got some good ones as well. Now, when I say doubles, people, this is Barston lakes. You know what I mean? There's no 30s in here and stuff like that. Anything over £15 in this lake is a good fish, like a real good fish. Yeah. Tactics, we've been using the fully loaded, the new one, and they've just been having it, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, it went quiet to start with, as you'd expect. All the leads hit the water, and then it was after a couple of hours, it just ain't bloody stops, does it?
Yeah. Well, we've put quite a bit of bait out, and they obviously keep coming on it. So keep getting it out. They keep coming on it. So that's great.
Well, I've had to wind the rod in to do this little piece for you. That's how hectic it's been. So, like I say, we're just waiting for the marshal. Hopefully he's going to hurry up. And I keep looking down there, but no movement yet. But yeah, like I say, we're about at 8 o'clock on the Friday night. And to be honest with you, at the moment, I mean, I don't know what else is going on around the lake. Obviously, we're right at one end of the lake. So, but as for us, we are doing very, very well.
We think we are. I mean, we don't know what's going on around us because there's no one telling us what the scores are and that. And so we think we're doing okay. It might be that we're not. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we are catching some decent fish that are, good weighers. But so could other people.
Exactly. It seems weird because it's like they come onto you here, like just basically like a pack of locusts. You just can't keep the rods in like then. I've tried to do this twice now, and it's just literally, I don't think even the PVA is melting. That's how quick it's going, you know. They must be hanging around with Cuban cigars hanging out their mouths, or like PVA bags of pellet and stuff, you know. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. Obviously, we will go through rigs tomorrow. We'll go for a little bit of bait. I was hoping to get some of these fish on camera before it gets dark. Like I say, it's 8 o'clock and we're waiting for a marshal, do you know what I mean? So, you know, we've got some real good fish there, and I don't want to be getting all the lights out and, and spooking all my swimmer, do you know what I mean? So, you know, we need this marshal to hurry up basically, and, putting it politely.
That's if he comes.
Yeah, because we've got some good fish here, do you know, so, which I'd like to share with you guys. But I think we'll leave it there, and next time you see us, hopefully it'll still be Friday evening with these fish. If not,
it'll be Saturday morning.
It will be Saturday morning because unless I get a real special one during the hours of darkness, then I'll get the cameras out. But I don't like getting the cameras out necessarily at night because of all the lights and everything. But we might have to do it. We'll see what we catch, people. You know.
Yeah.
But at the moment, like I say, we've got some good ones. So unless it's going to be a special one, the next time you'll see us will either be with that special one in darkness, or it'll be with these ones still Friday evening. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah. And it looks like Dad's left hand rod
is about to go.
Go on. Yeah. Go on, get out of the clip. Go on, pull out the clip. Hold on, people, we might have a live take here.
It's straining, but it hasn't come out of the clip yet, and we've had this happen a few times where it's just a liner. And it goes up, stays up. You think,
look, it's going back down again now.
It's just dropping.
Hold on, let's have a look.
Oh, it's going up again.
Stay with us. I think he's on.
Go and wind it in and see what's on there.
I'm waiting for it to go ping.
Yeah. It's not a pinger. It's not pinging out the clip.
She's a shaker.
Yeah,
she's on.
I think he's on. I can't have a look.
Tell you what, people, stay with us and I'll film this. Let's just see if there is one on first. He's picked the rod up. Is he in? Yeah?
Yeah.
And there he is, people. He's got one on. Stay with us. And we'll go from there. Right, tell you what I'll do, chaps. What's that lighting like? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And if we go in there like that, I'll tell you what, you guys can enjoy the fight. Welcome to the carnage of Barston. Nip one, pearl one and all like that. Oh, it's a nightmare, isn't it? And that's another one, people. I'll tell you what we'd do. We'll get Dad to hold it up quickly for you. And, it's a bit of a smaller one, but we'll hold it up anyway. There you go. My lid. Had your lid again, mate. Right. Lights, camera, action. There's a fish there. Probably another, I don't know. Might be a double, I don't really know. Right. Let's get this net out of the way. There, if we hold it just there like so. There we are, a Barston sized fish.
Well done, lads.
Right, if I can get the carp up, I shall show you. Oh mate, behave.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's not going to behave. Right,
There we go.
couple for me and Dad, 1912 that I'm holding.
And a 15-12.
And a 15-12 that Dad's holding. We've weighed in 14s, 13s, 12s. Well, we've got the Marshall here. It's all been happening, so, but hello. There we go. So we've just left these two at the end. So I say we want to get fishing, so they've all been marshalled, witnessed and everything. But yeah, 1912, 15-12,
Yeah.
it's proper having it. So we'll see you soon.
Ta-da. Carrot, do us a favour. It's alright, just leave it running, I'll let it.
Yeah.
Can you get that? That sling, and I'll bung him straight in. There you go. Go back.
It's alright, I think let it go, isn't it? Yeah, well, this is a bit low.
Oh, that was carnage.
You're in it, Carrot.
There you go. Marshall, stick your one back for the lads.
Yeah. Got a good film of your bum, so.
just chuck it down there, mate.
Well done, dude.
That's fine. This is carnage. Wicked.
Well done, mate.
Right, we've just had this one weighed in, and it's 20 bang on, which Ben had. Give him a right brow, took ages to get in. Look at that.
Don't know what that's coming out like,
Yeah.
but we are. I don't know what time it is. We were just up having a chat, as you do. Lights, cameras, action. But when you get a 20 pounder from Barston, I've been blessed at this lake with so many 20 pounders, and yeah, Perch had 2 now. So, but yeah, 20 pound bang on, and we ain't even on the first night yet. I mean, we're absolutely flying. I'm gonna be honest with you. We must be on nearly 90 pound now, and yeah, we're flying. As you can see, I'm a happy boy. So, like I said, I don't know what it's coming out like. Hopefully, it's coming out all right. And let's get this one back. And I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Right, morning, guys. It is morning as well. Yeah,
Just gone 6.
6 o'clock Saturday morning, and welcome to Barston. It's a place of not much sleep. Mind you, saying that, last night we fished till about, I think it was about 1 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
And it was just so hectic, you know. And obviously it's a 48-hour match. It's not a sprint; it's a marathon, as I would say. And we wound in for a few hours because, like, we tried going to sleep. 20 minutes, get another bite.
Yeah.
Back to sleep, on it. 20 minutes, another bite in the end. And a lot of them we're putting back. Sorry, I keep looking at the rods just in case it goes. But prior to that, excuse me, it was a 20 pounder, didn't we, last night?
Yeah, the good one, special one.
That was one, wasn't it? That was a Jose, as we call it, you know. That was a special one. But
It was a common, wasn't it?
yeah, another one, another 20 pound common. So keeps me stats up for 20 pounders every match.
You've had a 20 pounder here every time.
Yeah, we've been blessed with
Could do with another
the bigger
one.
ones. But this is where it gets hard, because obviously it's your 5 biggest fish. Now, obviously, at the beginning of the show, you see that we had 8 pounders, etc. They now have gone. I'll go through the weights quickly with you now. Got a 20 pound common, 1912 common, 16.2 common, 15.12 linear, and a 14.4 mirror. So basically now we're fishing for anything over 14 pound 4. But when you, I mean, don't get me wrong, on Barston a 14.4 is still a good fish.
Yeah.
But even if you catch one now 15.4, that's only a pound that goes onto your total, you know, because obviously 14.4, 15.4, do the maths. I think we're on 80, what are we on, 80?
85.10, I think, something
Yeah,
like that.
85.10. I mean, we came second last year with 87. The winners had 89. I think third had 80 or 81, something.
81.
Yeah, it was something like that. We said if you get into the 80s, you'll definitely be on the podium. I'll say it now, we are 100% already on the podium. Where that is, I don't know. But yeah, today's angling is going to be to try and get rid of that 14.4. Like I say, even if we've only put a pound on it, that's a lot. When it's your 5 biggest fish rule, a pound, well, it could be the equivalent of 60 pound in accumulated weight. It's a lot of weight, especially when you're catching a lot of fish that are smaller than that. I mean, if we had, say for instance, we caught 100 fish today, I can guarantee 95% of them will be going back.
Yeah. I won't count at all.
Yeah, you know, because they could be 11, 12, 13, 9, 7, 6, whatever. So that's the nature of the beast at Barston. Excuse me. So they did do some scores last night, but this was prior to us having obviously a hectic evening and, you know, the beginning of the night. But we was in 7th on 53, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then I think we'll be in the lead this morning on 85 pound. I think we'll be very unlucky if we're not. So, but it doesn't mean to say that's going to be the winning weight. But at present, I think we'll be in the lead.
There was a 74, wasn't there?
There was a bloke on 74. I know he's had 2 19s apparently, but it's obviously he's trying to get rid of his backup fish today. So, but there could have been another chaser in the night. You know, that's the joys of match fishing, as they say. But yeah, other than that, we're both tired, even though we have had a couple of hours kip. I mean, we've had a couple this morning already, and it's already started, and we've had to put them back.
Just put them back, no good.
They're no good to us. If it was accumulated weight,
We'd be well up there.
yeah, we'd probably be winning the whole thing, you know, quite comfortably as well, because we would have stayed up all night.
Yeah.
We'd have took it in shifts. So, but yeah, today the nature of the beast is to try and beat 14.4. If we can beat that, that'll be a result. So if we can get round that, I don't know, 87 plus,
Yeah.
I think it. Like I say, I think that'll be enough to be in the top 2 anyway.
Yeah.
So, but who knows? We might get lucky. Let's try and catch a £20 mirror now. That'd be nice,
That'd be
wouldn't it?
nice, yeah.
So that's
Bit few and far between.
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah. So
But we're in an area where it's known for the better fish. Obviously, we're old hats fishing at Barston. We've done plenty of matches on here. A couple of times over £1,000 of fish in a cumulative weight. But we know this area, and we know that it can produce better fish.
yeah.
And for us, it has so far. So hopefully, we'll catch some more today.
Hopefully, I'll say it is going to be a bit of a grueler today, because it's just like I say, 95% of what we catch today is, you know, it's going back. You know, no picture. You know, it's a case of unhooking it, putting it back. It's as simple as that. You know, because of unfortunately what swims in here, like, you know. But it makes it fair for everyone. I must admit, like, what'll happen is we'll slow up now. We'll still be catching loads, but other people catch you up. So it's when it gets towards the end, the weights are, you know, I would say you're not far away from each other, but like I say, a pound in this is the equivalent of 60 to 70 pound in accumulated weight. So you get the gist of it, hopefully. That's the main thing. But like I say, it's about 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
We've had a few coffees.
yeah, oh, that's what Barston does to you.
We've already spawned out a load of bait.
Yeah, I've just put out.
Sitting waiting now.
Yeah, I've just put out some more emp and some more boilies and that. And seems to be the emp and boilies that are doing well at the moment. We've
Yeah.
put some pigeon mix out there as well. Well, it was the R9, wasn't it, to be fair, what we had left over. Yeah, mate, they seem to be eating it. They love the new fully loaded. Hopefully, the fully loaded can catch us another good one today.
Yeah.
But I think we'll leave it there, and we will do some rigs today because we will have time, I would think, and we'll run you through some bait as well. So, but yeah, as for now, we're going to enjoy the morning period, and like I say,
At least the rain stopped.
yeah,
So far.
so far it looks like it's going to come in again. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there, and we'll come back to you if we get a good one. Right, we're coming on to the rig section now, which is obviously a major thing in the Oconnor angle to let you guys know what we've been catching with. And to be fair, a lot of it don't really change. There's a lot of you that have watched shows from the beginning until now. You'll notice our rigs are very simple, and if we are allowed to use lead core, we will use it. That's what we've got now. We've got 3 foot of the Deception lead core. Like I say, yeah, we are sponsored. You can use whatever ones you want. I'm just letting you know what me and Dad use. 3 foot of Deception lead core. I've got a towel rubber there with a safety clip, again, all from Deception. And then I've got a 3 ounce SM square lead. Basically, what I'm trying to do that, I don't want that lead to drop. Now, on previous shows, we've done it so that the lead drops. On this, where we're catching so many, if I was to drop every single lead, well, I reckon we've probably had in excess of, I don't know, 70 fish, Dad, something like that.
Yeah.
80 fish. That would be 70 to 80 leads. Oh, I think Dad's just had a couple of bleeps. Do you want to check that quickly? I think Dad's got one. I think we might have to cut.
Yeah.
Looks like Dad's got a bite, folks. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll pan the camera around and then you'll see exactly what we're up against. I'll leave it like that, and then you can obviously see the whole thing then. Right. £10.
Okay.
£10. Nowhere near. Yeah. I think it's far out there, not that. I thought I found something.
Comes out. Once you sit down, just pull it in. That's what I mean, 2 glasses in, now it's the hat.
Right, as you see there, we had to cut from the rig section. Basically, Dad had one on, as you see, the fight, and then we thought we got tangled round the other rod, which it did. Then it turned out there was another fish on the other rod, so Dad had just had a double take, and like I said, that is the problem. We're catching too many, I would say 8 to 10 pounders, and they're no good. But we'll come back to the rig section now. Like I was saying, everything's from Deception. The lead is SM leads, a 3-ounce square. Now, I don't want to drop these leads, like I said. Could you imagine 80 fish, 80 leads in the lake? Now, if you imagine that most people would be doing that, all of a sudden there'd be gravel bars out there, wouldn't there? They're not. We'd have to call them lead bars. So in this situation, the rubber is pushed on, and I am not losing that lead. Well, that's basically it for the rig side behind the rig. I'll come to the rig now. Obviously we've got the snap link on there, which again, especially in places like Barston where it's speed fishing, it's so quick. Obviously unclip it, clip it on, this is done. As for the hook length, like I say, nothing really changes again. Got a 5-inch braided hook length with a size 6 barbless, size 6 barbless Deception DX curve. Make sure they are barbless here as well. Like I say, there are marshals weighing fish, and if you get caught with a barbed hook, you will definitely get a yellow card. If it happens again, you will be out and you'll be banned for life. So as you can see, a size 6 barbless. As for the bait, I've got a 16mm fully loaded bottom bait, and then I've got half a yellow tuna and garlic pop-up, basically snowman style. So basically that will sit, it just hovers like that basically. It's obviously what we're trying to do. I don't want to catch any bream here, etc. So that's what we're going in with that. But like I say, a lot of people, they're using other things. You know, I know some people are putting in a lot of particle. We are putting in particle as well. We're putting in hemp and the R9, and then we're putting the new fully loaded boilies in. Obviously that just complements it. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward that. Like I say, Dad is doing exactly the same. Sometimes all we do different. So I've got a tuna and garlic half pop up there. I think yesterday you had a couple on the nutcracker, didn't you, by doing it, which was a white one. Basically then the whole lot just gets glugged in the tuna and garlic from Urban. And obviously they're like the pale yellow ones as such from Urban that we're using. I'll spin them around, you can see that colour probably a bit better. And the nutcracker is white, but like I say, it's a pretty basic rig. You know, I would say any person could tie that, and if you're not too sure, just look up. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube on how to tie it. But yeah, pretty basic rig for Barston, and like I say, I think now it's time for us to put some bait in the lake. We've got a load more hemp to put out at the moment, and a load more R9, and I need to open up a new bag fully loaded. So like I say, I hope you enjoyed that bit, but there it is, pretty simple. The rigs we're using at Barston.
Here we got Ben spomming out, loading up the old spom with the boilies. And out they go. We've shifted, I don't know how many kilos of boilies out there, but it's paying off. We're catching better fish. We're having to wade through a lot of small ones. But
I've just put out 4 kilo of hemp.
Yeah, 4 kilo of hemp he's put out as well.
I'm going to put some boilies out.
And he's put boilies out. It's hard work, really hard work. That's one way of doing it, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's alright if you're close in, but not the distance we're fishing. See if we can get the bomb splashing down. Yeah, see it's there. I've been spomming as well, but not as much as Ben. I'll do my bit. It has to be done. It's hard work though. But if you want the results, you've got to do it. Right, it's going again. We'll see where it splashes down. It's over there somewhere. Alright, that's him spomming. That's that done. We'll get the rods out now.
And here we go, battling through all the shitters, as I would say, and Dad politely. And there he is, 17 pound 8,
It's a great mirror, that one. It's so they are so lively in this lake, it's unreal. But yeah, £17.8. That is, so now the 14 pounder's gone, and the this one has taken its place of £17 and 4 ounce. Just want to get a quick shot of that. That's lovely. So yeah, there we go, £17.4. That's a great mirror.
17.8.
Oh, 17.8, sorry, there you go. 17.8, so that's another £3 on, so yeah, it's a well commanding lead now. I think it's time to get him back.
We put him back, eh?
Yeah, let's get him back. Put him back.
We've still got lots to get out.
There you go, £17.8 of Barston mirror carp going back.
Catch you again later.
There you go.
Short one, isn't it?
There's the
I
Marshall.
nearly stole it.
There he is, the famous carrot. Whee.
No, it's all right.
Alright, we'll leave it there, people. Yeah, look at the carnage. Look at the carnage.
We're
Look at it all.
waiting now, so
Rigs everywhere. First aid kicks, I busted my fingers. So there you go. Right, ta-da.
Just put them back.
Right, we are on, I've lost my marbles, welcome to Barston. The Saturday evening, and yeah, it's been carnage, one after another, etc. I'm going to have to lift it up because I've got a carrot, the Marshall waiting, but we got a £17.4 for he, if it wants to let me take its picture. Yeah, this has knocked now the £15.12 out of the way. And it's put us well over the £90 now, so come on. One thing I will say about these carp, they're so bloody lively.
Very good.
Jesus. And there we go. £17 4 ounce of Barston Common. And I think I'm going to say game over. That's it. I know there's still a night to go, but I believe that's it. We're on £90 now. In my opinion, it's one. And Stephen, this one's especially for you, mate, yeah? There you go. Chin up, mate, eh? Yeah. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it all. Like I say, still a night to go. And who knows? We might catch another 20.
And thanks to Carrot for doing such a splendid job.
Are you happy with that one, Carrot?
I am, yep.
Are you
Absolutely
sure?
beautiful.
Have you got enough pictures?
Absolutely stunning.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Right, okay then. Right, let's put this one back, eh? Right, we're on the evening period now at Barston on a Saturday night. And yeah, it's been a good match, isn't it, really, mate?
Yeah, well, we've been very busy. We had a bit of a quiet period today. And then all of a sudden, my rod started going, then Ben started going, and it was carnage.
Yeah, it was, it's been proper carnage. I mean, last night, we wound in at 1 o'clock last night, and we was up again about 4, just to get 3 hours kit. But winding them rods in, it just allowed us to have solid kit, you know, no interruptions and all of that, you know. So, and then this morning we knew it'd go quiet in this swim. Like I said, we do know this lake like the back of our hands, and we took the opportunity again, didn't we? We had a couple of hours.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And obviously we've been blessed for it, because obviously we've been able to go through on bite times, which we knew would happen. But basically, yeah, today we had 17.8, and this evening Dad's pulled it out of the bag and he had a 17. No, I had a 17.4, didn't I?
Yeah.
17.4. But like I say, it's been a great match. I think we're on. I'll come to you, Gary Neville. What's the stats?
We're on £90, 10 ounces.
£90 10.
The smallest fish at the moment is 16.2. So if we can get one better than that, obviously you can put ounces and pounds on.
What, you still want to go?
Yeah, why not? Let's make the record. See, they've got to break it then, haven't
Yeah, we've already made the record. The last bloke who won it had 89. We got £90 10 now.
they? Yeah, well, I want it so they can't be broke.
Typical Dad, always wants more. Me, I'd personally just wind in and go to bed. Job done. Look, it's not being flash, but you know, when you're a seasoned match angler, you know when you've won a match and when you haven't. And this match is over, take it from me. And like I say, we could wind in and that. We will fish. We'll probably fish till about midnight. And then we'll get up at 5. We've got to be off early in the morning. I think we'll be off at 8, haven't we?
Yeah, they got a match. I think they'll be on by 9, won't they, for the match?
Yeah.
Or 8 o'clock, I don't know.
So we'll set the alarms for 5. We'll definitely go to bed though about midnight. And then, to be honest, I don't even know whether I'll cast my rod's back out. I don't know. Yeah. And we'll have a pack up. And then
we've
get
caught
round.
about 30 fish this evening, haven't we?
Oh,
From this afternoon to this evening.
How many fish do you reckon we caught altogether? I've got a figure in my head. How many do you reckon?
I don't know, 100.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I reckon we've done over 100 fish.
Yeah.
Easy over 100.
Yeah. Because we just put them back without count if they're smaller ones.
Yeah, I've easy done over 100, and that is the problem with this big, 5 biggest fish rule. It's like today we have caught literally loads. I mean, absolutely loads. Even the people opposite are like they're catching one after another. But when they go bigger, the problem is with it, out of 100% of carp, we're putting back 95% of them.
Yeah.
And it is a strange one. Like I say, it's an headache. It's a proper endurance test, this one. But I want to thank Dwayne. I want to thank Carrot as well. The
yeah,
marshal.
he's done a really good job, Carrot.
Yeah, and I want to personally say thank you to him. And I don't know who the other marshal is the other side, but I'm sure everyone would want to thank him as well. But yeah, big
I think his name's Alex.
Alex is it, so if it is Alex, thank you very much. And we look forward to the next one as well. Like I say, we will come back to you in the morning. But yeah, to be honest with you, it's a bit of father and son time, it's a bit of chill out time really, if I'm honest.
Cut it out.
I think second place is still up for grabs, and third place I believe it was 669 was third and 77 is second. So to be honest with you, I was expecting 3 teams to be on 80.
Yeah. Didn't you say that there was about 9 of them that could, with the right fish, go up into third place?
Exactly. I looked at the update, and from 3rd to 10th there was £9 separated. Now that's not £9 in accumulated weight, that's £9 in biggest fish, so it still is a bit of a lead. But when you think that there's, that's 7 teams, isn't it? Yeah. It's tight. And then the £77 one, I don't think they're even safe yet. They really need to get to about 84, 85, I think, because we came second last year with 87, the winners had 89, and then it was 81. So it tells you, realistically, you need to be in that 80 bracket, I would say, to definitely secure a position. So good luck to them. But as for us, like I said, I'm going to chill out. I'm going to enjoy myself.
And we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Exactly. So we'll catch up with you in the morning, and we'll go from there. Right, we are on the last morning now, and I believe it's about 6 o'clock, something like that. And yeah, last night's update, we had an early night, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to bed about 10:30. We was really knackered. Hopefully we're still in the lead, but we needed to get some serious sleep, which we did, and it's done me a lot of good. I suppose it's done you a lot of good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to be fair, we're in a fortunate position. Like I say, in match fishing, it's sometimes it goes to plan, sometimes it doesn't. And when it does goes to plan, you can take these opportunities, So, like I say, we've had some tremendous fish up here. As you guys have seen, we've had a £20 common, 19, 12, 17 and a half, 17, 4 and a 16, 2. That's our 5 biggest fish. I mean, if we'd have stayed up last night, who knows, we might have knocked a 16 pounder off, but if we did, it wouldn't have been a lot more. We're on £90.10. But yeah, it's been a great match. Like I say, we did fall asleep last night after 10. We set the alarms for 5. So it was nice to have a few hours kip on it. I mean, Barston don't normally let you have any kip, but you've got to go in stages here, otherwise you're just going to burn out, especially when it's 5 biggest fish. Fair play to the lads, last night. They would have, especially the positions between 3rd, I believe, and 10th. That was quite tight, so I'm assuming a lot of them have gone at it last night. And
I'm sure a few of them are feeling the pace this morning, aren't they? You know? But that's the nature of the beast at Barston. You know, sometimes it's kind, sometimes it's not. And we've been lucky we got through to the bigger ones. I believe it's obviously the bait as well that we're using. And I'm just watching people now. He's just had one over there. It is a grueler here, but it's a great match. I mean, I'd like to thank Dwayne and the marshals and everyone that's
involved
participated. And like I say, I love it up here. It's been very kind to us over the years, Barston. It's certainly one of the homes of the O'Connors, let's put it that way. So,
well, I reckon as a guesstimate, we've ploughed through over 1,000 pounds of fish.
Yeah, that's in accumulated weight days.
Yeah. To get the weight we've got in the 5 fish rule, we've had to plough through a lot of fish. We're catching fish that we just net, unhook and put straight back because they're too small. Not too small to weigh in, but too small because we've got bigger fish. The 5 fish we've got are bigger. And it takes its toll on you. So, you know, you plough through them, and when you get a bite, you just hope that it's going to be one that you can add to your tally. And invariably it's not.
Exactly.
But if you don't plough through them fish, you don't get the chance to get the big ones.
No, that's it. Like we were saying, you know, out of 100%, 95% you're going to be throwing back, because once you've got bigger, them little ones, they're no good to you. But yeah, but it does make it fair.
Makes it exciting.
Yeah, it does, you know, but it's funny really, because like we was doing it yesterday, and I said to Dad, I said, one of these is going to pop up in a minute, and it's going to be like, bloody hell, get the net, you know, the clutch is going to be loosened and all that, and it did, you know. I was just winding them in, you think, oh, here's another one, like, and all of a sudden this thing popped up, and I was like, that ain't no 8-pounder, and the clutch went loose, didn't it?
Panic says.
Yeah, it was 17.5 pound, like, going mental for a 17-pounder, eh? What's it like? But but no, we've really enjoyed it. Like I say, it's we're going to pack down. We're going to have a coffee first, and then we're going to pack up. And we've got
it finishes at 8, doesn't it?
Long barrow
now
trip.
Just gone 6. So.
We always get the long barrow trip as well.
Yeah.
And like I say, it'll be a slow pack down. Get the gear loaded in the van, and then go from there. But we'll come back to you at the end of the presentation or during. I don't know really what's going to happen with that. But yeah, basically we'll go from there. So next time you see us, we'll be at the presentation, and hopefully we'll be holding that first place one up. Right, we've come to the end of the Crazy Carp Hunters match at Barston, and yeah, would you believe it? We ended up coming first. We was on £90.10, wasn't it?
Yep.
And I believe second was on 82 and third was on 81, so it was quite a commanding lead, especially when it goes 5 biggest fish. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank the marshals and Dwayne and everyone else that has helped. But yeah, we fished a good match, didn't we? We had some big fish, didn't we?
We had some really bad weather, which we ploughed through relentlessly. I reckon we've had over 1,000 pound of fish.
Oh, easy.
We last night we put back 30 or 40.
That's it.
You know, it's a lot of fish we've had, but it's hard work. But the result stands, isn't it?
That's the nature of the beast at Barston. I'm glad I had some kip last night though.
Yeah.
I feel a bit refreshed, just had something to eat now. So I think it's time for the dreaded drive home, 2-hour drive for us.
And no sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No sleeping.
Might have an hour maybe. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe to the channel. Like I say, there's loads of fish content on it. And leave comments below. And we'll catch up with you guys soon.
Thanks very much.